Hillary Clinton, the amazing feminist who accepts hundreds of millions of dollars from countries that oppress women, calls women bimbos, and intimidates Bill Clinton's rape victims, played the vagina card once again during the debates in an effort to smear Trump as a woman hater.
And one of the worst things he said was about a woman in a beauty contest. Donald, she has a name.
Where did you find
Her
this?
name
Where
is
did you find
Alicia
this?
Machado.
Where did you find
and
it?
she has become a U.S. citizen, and you can bet she's going to vote this November.
Okay, good.
So who is Alicia Machado, this amazing role model for young women who's standing up against a torrent of misogynistic abuse? She's accused of driving the getaway car for a murder attempt. She threatened to kill a judge. She had an illegitimate child with a Mexican drug lord. She also had sex on reality TV while being engaged to someone else. What a fantastic feminist role model for young women. This is Hillary's campaign poster child.
He can say whatever he wants to say. I don't care. You know, I have my past. Of course, everybody has. Everybody have a past.
Yeah, not everybody's past includes being accused of acting as an accomplice in an attempted murder and threatening to kill a judge. That's kind of out of the ordinary, Alicia. But Trump is the villain of the piece for allegedly fat-shaming her, even though CNN did exactly the same thing. He's bad for being judgmental of beauty in a beauty pageant that he owned. Watch the video where Trump supposedly fat-shames her. He's being incredibly complimentary. In fact, it's Trump who's defending her against others who are pressuring her over her weight.
I felt that Alicia was one of the most beautiful women I'd ever seen. It was incredible, and all of the folks that were here agreed with that. Alicia is like me and like a lot of other people. I love to eat. We all love to eat. Not all of us. Some of you are lucky, but we eat. We like to eat. And she had tremendous pressure put on her with the win and everything else. Plus, she was going from country to country, all foreign places. And there was a huge amount of pressure. When she won the contest, I had never seen anybody more beautiful. And she's totally beautiful now. You know, you have a lot of people that have problems with weight, eating disorders, whatever you want to call it. A lot of people. I mean, I'm looking at a lot of you reporters, and I can't believe how many showed up. But a lot of you folks have weight problems, I hate to tell you. But doesn't it? But doesn't.
Machado also brazenly lied when she said that Trump's mean comments led to her eating disorder. She had that disorder before she even entered Miss Universe.
You said as a result of what he said to you, you developed an eating disorder, bulimia, and anorexia. But you had said publicly at the time that you suffered from both of those eating disorders prior to the Miss Universe contest, and really, you know, had come into...
No, never prior than Miss Universe pageant. I never.
Well, this is from
any
May.
problem before the Miss Universe.
Well, this is from Washington Post. That
happened.
Let me just tell you. Let me just tell you what I'm referring to, and then you respond. The Washington Post from May 16th, 1997, reported this quote from you. I was anorexic and bulimic, but almost all of us are. When I was preparing for Miss Universe, it was an obsession for me to not gain weight. By the time I won, I was actually recovering, but the year leading to it, I didn't eat at all, and whatever I ate, I threw up. I weighed 116 pounds when I won. I was skeletal. So it sounds like, without diminishing anything that you went through after Trump, it does sound like you had an eating disorder prior to his comments and prior to winning.
So Trump drew attention to this sex tape where Machado romps on screen while being engaged to someone else, and Hillary accused him of being a conspiracy theorist, claiming that Machado never appeared in a sex tape, even though she clearly did appear in a sex tape. But the New York Times says its fact checkers found no evidence of a sex tape. So she's having sex on tape, and that's not a sex tape. Oh, but that was just a risque scene, the Times reported. Listen to what Machado was recorded on tape saying during the encounter. Oh, your dick, my love, what a tasty dick. Your dick is divine. Does that sound risque to you? Or does it sound like what you'd hear on a sex tape? The New York Times is flagrantly lying to its readers, and Trump has been vindicated yet again. Alicia Machado clearly appeared in a sex tape. That's a fact. You had grimy sex on national television yet you accused Trump of objectifying you. Yeah, Alicia, I think you did a pretty good job of objectifying yourself. Hillary's decisions led to 4 dead Americans, a ruined country, the displacement of millions of people, and the international migrant crisis. And yet Trump's the terrible person for allegedly calling a woman fat 20 years ago. And this is what the media wants to talk about. Hillary vowed to crucify women who were victims of her sexual predator husband. She laughed about defending a child rapist who molested a 12-year-old girl. She takes mountains of cash from Saudi Arabia, a country that treats women like cattle. She intimidates vulnerable female rape victims. But it's Trump who hates women because he called Rosie O'Donnell fat and encouraged Miss Universe to lose weight while representing a beauty pageant that he owned. Really? Women don't fear for their life because of Donald Trump. They do fear for their life because of the Clintons. Until the media reports on Hillary intimidating Bill's rape victims, they can shut the hell up about Trump's treatment of women. Alicia Machado is a terrible role model for young women. And yes, she appeared in a sex tape. And now all this has come to light. It's blown up in Hillary's stupid face. Which is why the New York Times and the rest of the corrupt establishment media is having to lie about it to run defense for her.